Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here, and today I'm going to be giving a Millwall analysis video. Now today's Millwall analysis video is Bury versus Millwall. Now this is our first away win since the 13th of February where we beat Rochdale. And I've got to say the good thing about this is the fact that Lee Gregory didn't have to play, as of course he was injured, or he has been said to be injured because of his stomach pain problems, and I think he deserves a break, and it's definitely truly deserved as he has been one of our key players this season. Now for the chances that happened in this game, and now Bury had the first major chance in the game as Pugh had a long shot parried away by Jordan Archer. That ball then went to the other side of the pitch for the ball to be crossed in again, for the ball to end up on the head of Tom Pope, who headed the ball onto the crossbar. And that was very unlucky there, but then Millwall did clear the ball away, and Millwall escaped the early pressure. And sometimes you just need that little bit of luck to keep you battling in this game. Then, talking of luck, Millwall scored their first goal, and it was directly from a corner. Chris Taylor took the corner and it goes straight into the back of the net. Neil didn't stand a chance of saving it. And I've got to say, it's a great goal for him to have scored his second goal of the season. I don't think he's ever scored a goal like that. And somehow I'm kind of thinking he'll never score a goal like that again in his career. What a fantastic goal by Chris Taylor. Who knew he would have scored that goal going into the game? Chris Taylor then should have added to his goal scoring collection as Aidan O'Brien crossed the ball into the area. Now it wasn't a cross over the top, it was a low cross. And it actually ended up flicking off of a Bury defender and going further away from the goal so that it would end up at Chris Taylor. And Chris Taylor had a fantastic shot headed off the line by Peter Clark. And all I've got to say is what a great bit of defending there by Bury. That is one of the clear points that helped Bury in that game. Archer then had to make yet another save as Mayer crosses the ball into the area, and Tom Pope had a great header. But as I said, Jordan Archer made the save there, and Pope was clearly one of the danger players throughout the game. Steve Morison then added to Millwall's lead as he made it 2-0 as Chris Taylor, he'll flick the ball back to him, and Steve Morison turned the ball into the back of the net very, very easily. It's a very simple poacher's finish for the veteran and the captain, Steve Morison. And all I've got to say is what a great pass by Chris Taylor, clearly getting involved in this game. Now, obviously, Millwall didn't keep a clean sheet going into half-time, and it was the veteran, Ryan Lowe for Bury, that made the difference here. The 37-year-old striker that seems to have been playing football for years, and he's still scoring, so that is a credit to himself that he can actually score goals at the age of 37. That is fantastic. I wish I could score goals now, let alone score goals at the age of 37 in a pretty decent league. Anyway, the ball came in from O'Sullivan, and no sooner had the ball reached Ryan Lowe, it was in the back of the net as his thumping effort actually hit off the crossbar, went straight into the back of the net. And what's good about this is that he made it 2-1, and the statistic that for Ryan Lowe's goal is actually that it's his 200th career league goal, and I'd just like to congratulate him on that. That is a fantastic feat, and that shows how professional and how experienced he is, and I hope he scores a few more goals before he ends his career. Now, into the second half, and there wasn't too much action in this half, but Archer did have to make a double save as they had an effort from Clare which had to be parried away by Jordan Archer. Now, he didn't get rid of it too far, and it almost ended up at Pope, so Archer had to get straight up again and punch the ball further away to stop Pope from getting onto the ball, because if he had, that would have gone in the back of the net. Now, Morison then set up Chris Taylor to score another goal in this game as he had the ball out wide and he dribbled in with his feet and then passed it square to Chris Taylor as he entered the box, and Taylor just ran onto the ball and blasted the ball into the back of the net. What a great bit of teamwork from Morison and Taylor there. I can see a kind of fantastic duo being formed there. They definitely could be a great pairing if Taylor does stay at the club, because I believe his contract is ending at the end of the season. Now for the key players. Well, for Bury, I'm going to have to go with Tom Pope. He was their main attacking threat, and he looked likely to score on lots of occasions. If it weren't for Jordan Archer making a lot of fantastic saves, I think he would have. And obviously, Ryan Lowe did score, but I really do think that Pope should have actually scored in that game. And he was very unlucky not to have scored on many occasions. Now for Millwall, I'm going to have to go with Chris Taylor. He scored 2 goals and set up a goal. pretty strong performance by the Loney, if I don't say so myself. It should hopefully displace the bad memories that we may have formed in his Fleetwood game, because he wasn't the best in that game, let's be honest. And I do hope that we sign him at the end of his loan spell, because he's a fantastic player. And obviously he had that bad game, and he has had a few bad games, but he's only human. You do make those mistakes, and a player that's experienced as him, it is crucial to have him in the team. And he has taken very well to fill in that spot that Jed Wallace owned up very well, so I can't complain about that, and he clearly is an influential member in the team. Now, Millwall's next game is obviously on Saturday against Oldham. Now, Oldham have just secured survival in League One, so this game actually means a bit more for Millwall than it does Oldham, because we can still achieve automatic promotion. It's going to be very hard, but it is still a possibility. We would have to beat both Oldham and Gillingham, and then have Burton lose both their games against Gillingham, who are obviously battling playoffs and they haven't been doing fantastic recently. We'd hope that they can go and beat Burton for us. And then obviously Doncaster, who are battling to stay in League One, so they will want to battle towards the end, and hopefully that will help us out. We have got a better goal difference. All we need to do is win both games and have Burton lose both games. But obviously it all depends on how Walsall play tonight against Shrewsbury. If Walsall lose, then maybe we still have a chance, because Walsall are on the same points as us. So anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this Millwall analysis video. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to stay tuned for more Millwall analysis videos. Goodbye.